Okay, so today I'm going to cover basic settings. So guys, there are certain settings which we must have to perform. These are the mandatory setting which we have to perform. So we'll explain one by one what exactly we are going to do and how exactly we are going to do. So the first setting is fiscal year variant. Now what is the use of fiscal year variant and how are we going to set up this? I'll let you know. So what is this fiscal year variant and what's the requirement of setting up fiscal year variant? So the first major thing to define this fiscal year variant is, first of all, fiscal year variant determines whether the fiscal year is nothing but financial year. So it determines that the financial year is calendar year or non-calendar year. That is the first thing. Because as we know, it's a system, it's a tools, it's a software. So we have to make system understand that whether the financial year which we are going to use is a calendar year or non-calendar year. So calendar year by default in every ERP, it's okay. They will be able to, like whatever the for calendar years, like start from Jan to December. Let me write. So calendar year means no doubt Jan to December. But non-calendar year could be anything. Non-calendar year could be anything, like if you talk about Indian company, they are following April to March. There are certain what to say countries where it can be start from like July to June, maybe October to September. It could be anything. Even in calendar year also we are having 12 months period, and here also we are having 12 month period. Okay, but the problem is in non-calendar year, generally, if you talk about April to March, then what is happening? Let's suppose 9 month is going to fall in as per calendar year. If you talk 9 month is going to fall in, let's suppose we are talking about 2017-18 calendar year, in the sense like financial year 2017-18. So why we call it 2017-18? The reason behind is 9 month is going to fall in 2017, whereas 3 months is going to fall in 2018. So how system is going to identify that these 3 months also is the part of 2017 itself? So the financial year, while defining the financial year, we have to decide whether the financial year which we are going to use is calendar year or non-calendar year. If it is calendar year, then configuration is uh, pretty easy, no problem at all. If it is because if it is a calendar year, then we are not going to do anything. Simply system is going to follow this one as it is. Now if it is non-calendar year, then we'll have to configure this. How to configure that, I'll let you know. So, and there are, apart from this, there are some other settings also, like we have to decide what is the posting periods are there, like 12 month and all, and some special posting period also we have to define. Now I'll let you know practically. Okay. Now here, generally, what is happening, if you talk about fiscal year variant, whatever the required fiscal year variants are there, financial years are there, that is already given by SAP. SAP has already given almost all fiscal year variants, like which could be possible, fiscal year variants like financial years and all, that SAP has already given. So what will happen generally, most likely we are going to use predefined fiscal year variant which is given by SAP, or else even if you want to set up your own also, we are going to copy the relevant one. But I'll let you know how to create this. So for fiscal year variant, we are going to use transaction code OB29. If you guys has to follow the path, once I shared the configuration document in, I have mentioned path also. Path and transaction code both I have mentioned. I'm going to use transaction code here. The transaction code is OB29. Okay. So here, now click on new entry. I clicked on new entry. See here, I clicked on new entry, and then so here we are going to specify a 2-digit code. Okay. Now this code could be unique one. So let's suppose I'm just going to give TM and press enter and see whether this is there or not. It's already specify the number of posting periods and all. Okay. So here number of posting period 12, and number of special posting period. Number of special posting period will be 4 only. Now what is the use of this special posting period? Practically you people will have better understanding, but still I'll let you know. Number of posting period, of course, whatever the months are there, that we are going to specify here, and number of special posting period is like at every quarter end some adjustment entry will take place. Okay, some adjustment entry will take place. It could be like tax related, some adjustment entries will be there. So these adjustment entries are going to be posted in a special posting period. What is those things that will discuss later. But here number of special posting period 4 we are going to give, number of posting period 12. Now if it is a calendar year, we are going to apply a check mark here. Calendar year means no doubt Jan to December. So if we apply a check mark here, then nothing else we have to do. Simply we are going to save this. Now what is happening? System is saying that an entry already exists with the same key. So here we need to change the code. Let's suppose I have given T9. Okay. So now this code is not given by anybody. So this code is existing. Sorry, this is not existing. That's what system has not thrown any error. I have given TM earlier. I've given TM Tata Motor earlier, which is already defined by somebody. That's what it has not taken. So now I have given 2-digit code and descriptions you can give, and then number of posting period means month, number of special period maximum 4, not more than this. Okay. Now, so if somebody asks about the total maximum number of posting period, it could be 12 and plus 4, 16, not more than this. Okay. Now, if it is calendar year, then we are going to apply a check mark. If it is non-calendar year, then leave it like that itself. Now, and then we are having one more checkbox here called year dependent. Okay. So what is this year dependent, and what will happen if you apply a check mark here? So I'll let you know. I'm not going to apply a check mark on year dependent also and calendar year also. Now, if I have not applied a check mark here, it means it is non-calendar year. So how to define non-calendar year? You can select this and click on periods and then click on new entry, and then here we can define like month. Of course it is first, then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So 1 to 12 month I have specified days. So January will be 31. Let's suppose February. The maximum number of this one we are going to take. Whether it is leap year or whatever the system, it will count automatically. So 29 I have given, and here March will be 31 only, guys. This is also 31. So these things I have specified. Now, period. So what will happen if you are going to use non-calendar year? Let's suppose April to March. If that is our fiscal year variant, then the first period is fourth month. This April is the first period. Okay. So generally this is how in calendar year, this is how the system is going to follow. This is January, this is February, this is March, this is April. Okay. But this April will be, we are going to make SAP understand that for us, April is going to be first period. So give here first. And this is our second period. This is third month. This is fourth month. This is fifth month. Sixth month. Seventh month. Eighth month. Ninth month. It means April is the first month. Our calendar year is going to be started from April. April is the first month. May, June, July, August, September till December. December will be the ninth period, ninth month. Okay, and then this January 10th, February 11th, and March 12th. This one we have defined. Now here, system will be bit confused. How system is, see, here we are having like this dates are there, like 2017, 17, 16, 8th, 2017, August, September, October, whatever it is. So now this is fourth month, in the sense April, we are going to treat it as a first month. So year 2017, it will be easy for system to find out, okay, this is in 2017, this is also part of 2017 year, this is also till December 2017, it's okay. But how system is going to understand that this 10th period is also is the part of 2017 itself, and this one is also part of 2017 itself, and this one is also part of 2017 itself. So here most likely people are having confusion, and guys, during interview people may ask, what do you mean by year shift? That is only the important question from fiscal year variant. Apart from this, calendar or non-calendar year, everybody knows. So what is the use of year shift? Generally, now I'll let you know. So the first period is going to be started from April month. This is in current year 2017. So year shift we are going to give 0. It means year shift is going to identify whether this particular month belongs to, which year, which calendar year. Now, so here these all will be, here year shift we are going to give 0, 0, because these all month belongs to current year. Okay, April, May, June, July till December, these all are in current year, and these 3 months is going to fall in the next year, but that those month also should treat by system that this is the part of current year itself. How system is going to calculate that this is, since this is falling in 2018, but system has to understand, or system has to think that this is the part of 2017 itself. So how? So here year shift we are going to give -1. Here we are going to give -1 for these 3 months. So that what will happen, this is in current year, whatever the things, whatever this 9 months are there, that is falling in current year. It's easy for a system to identify, okay, this is the part of current year, and we have given year shift 0. So by giving 0, system will understand that these many months are the falling in the current year, like part of 2017, and these 3 months is the part of 2018. 2018 -1, 2017. That's how system will calculate 2018 -1, 2017. Bit confusing, but it's not too much difficult to understand, guys. Initially, when I have done these classes, there was no explanation about this year shift and all, but slowly, we came to know what is the use. Now, so this is the use of year shift. Year shift is going to, this is going to help system to identify the financial year, and that too, this is used if we are going to follow non-calendar year. In case of calendar year, these things we are not going to specify. In case of calendar year, system will be pretty easy. System is going to follow the date which we have, which is there at the end of, at the corner of your computer. There will be a very good collaborations and all. It will be, system will be very happy. It will be like easy to identify that Jan to December and the dates and all. So these things we are not going to specify in case of calendar year. In case of non-calendar year only, we are going to specify what is our first period, from which period it is, from which month our first period is going to be started, and then year shift also we'll have to specify here. Now save it. Oh my god, the connection is broken. So once again I'll have to log in. Okay, So whatever I am explaining right now, this is just to make you people understand. Okay, or else if you become, once you are going to configure here and double click on periods. Okay, once again we'll have to do this. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then here 29, let's suppose 31, 30, okay, here 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, year shift -1, -2, -3, remaining all are 0. Okay, let me save this so that now, sorry, it should be -1 only here. Okay, so now I have saved this. Now, so this is all about fiscal year. We have defined our fiscal year. It is non-calendar year. And whatever the questions are there, that guys, I'll just reply once I finish this session, then one by one. If anybody is having any question, just type it and we'll reply at the end of the session. Okay. Now, so this is how we have to specify. We are going to specify the periods and year shift in case of non-calendar year. In case of calendar year, we are not required to specify these all things. Simply once you apply a check mark, system will be able to understand. Now there are few more things which you need to understand. Year dependent fiscal year. What is this year dependent fiscal year and year independent fiscal year? So it's pretty simple, guys. Year independent fiscal year is nothing but whichever, like year dependent, year independent. So what is this year dependent and year independent? Year independent is whatever the normal fiscal years are there. Normal fiscal years means the number of period 12th and number of days in every periods are fixed. Okay, this is not going to be changed from 31st. See, the January, it could be 31st itself. It cannot be 30, it cannot be 32. But there are certain cases which I haven't seen, but of course SAP has given this because they might have come across with those kind of requirement. There are certain cases where the organization says, in my case, our period, the period first is going to be ended on every the whatever the last Friday comes, last Friday of any month, like whether it is coming on 29th, then this is like our first period is going to be over. So what will happen? Then the first period, the number of days will be 29th. Then second period again they are saying that last Friday, it could be 30th, it could be 31 also. So the number of days here is going to differ than the normal posting periods, the normal periods. Okay, so in that case what we are going to do, we have to apply a check mark on year dependent. Okay, year independent means these all calendar or non-calendar year which is having the fixed number of days and periods, that is year independent. We are not going to change anything in terms of month and days. But year dependent means if there is a requirement that okay, every last Friday is my period end. So in that case what will happen, the number of days the number of days for every period will be different, and it is compared to normal days. Like see, the first month is having 30, 31st 31 days, second month 29, third month 31. So this is the fixed, but there it is not fixed. Maybe 2017, it is going 2017 the first month is having 29 days, and maybe 2018 the first month will be having around 30 days. So if that is the case, then what will happen, every year we have to specify this days, and every year we are going to specify this fiscal year variant, in the sense we have to change the days and all. Okay, so I haven't seen that case, but SAP has given, so we have to. If somebody asks like, what do you mean by year dependent fiscal year variant? So you have to say, in year dependent fiscal year variant, number of days will differ from compared to the normal one. So every year we have to specify the number of days and periods as per like their requirement, the requirement they have given. Okay, we have to count it. They will count and they will give you that okay, this is the number of days falling in the first period, this is the number of days falling in the second period, like that they are going to give. We have to specify these all things, and once again then every year we'll have to set up. So that is the use of year dependent. Now this period we have defined here, and what is the use of period text? Let's suppose if you want to specify here like January in a different language like Chinese language, French language and all, January, February month apart from English, then we can specify here in period text. But generally here it's we are not the expert of Chinese or French or anything, so we are not going to specify. Now there is one more important thing which you have to understand about the shortened fiscal year. This is also very rarely it is required, like whenever what will happen, the company is going to merge with some different companies and all. So maybe what will happen, and that too it happens in the middle of the year. So whatever the first financial year is there, it could be like only 7 month 6 month only is there in that. So in that case, shortened fiscal year we are going to specify. In that, like only 6 month, till 6 month only we have to specify the periods and all. Okay, that case also I haven't seen, but I think you should have what to say, the understanding, so that. So here also shortened fiscal year, if somebody has to define shortened fiscal year means the number of period will be less than the normal. Generally, whether it is calendar year or non-calendar year, we are having 12 posting period in each and every case. But in shortened fiscal year, less than the normal one. Okay. Now, for you people, it's gone once again. Anyhow, I have saved it. For you people, what you have to do, generally for Indian company code, SAP has already given a fiscal year variant called V3 for non-calendar year. So generally we use, for Indian company, we are going to use that V3. For Indian company, we are going to use that V3. I'll just show you. Here it is, the same thing which I have specified. Or else if it is calendar year, then what we are going to use? We are going to use K4. Okay, calendar years means K4. Now, so calendar year means Jan to December. Non-calendar year V3 generally for Indian company we have to use, and whatever other fiscal years like October to September, July to June, whatever the things are there, almost all has been given by SAP. So simply, generally, while what to say, implementations and all, we are not going to define the way I have explained here. The only thing is like I have defined because I have to make you people understand what is the, what is it, need of this year shift and all, and how we are going to specify now. So we'll see your questions and one by one we'll answer. So the first question is, suppose if the non-calendar year starts from October to September, we have to define the remaining 9 months as year shift. See, October to September, I'll tell you, we are having like this April to March. April to March means 2017-18. But generally, in real, this April to March means this is the part of 2017 itself. We are saying it 2017-18, it's okay, but this is of 2017 itself. In the sense, whatever the Jan, Feb, March is falling in the next year, that is also the part of current year itself. In the sense, 2017 itself. Now, you are saying like October to September. So October to September, October to September. It means, let's suppose October, November, December, that is falling in 2017, and here this is in 2018. But generally, if you talk about financial year, this October to September, this is of 2018 itself. Only 3 months is falling in the previous year. It means if any company is following October to September, their 2018 is going to be started from October itself. October 2017 itself, their new year started, and that is the new year of like next year. That is 2018 started in October 2017 itself. Okay, so in that, what will happen? Then we have to define the year shift. How are we going to define the year shift? I'll let you know. So our is like T9 I have defined. I have defined this just to show you guys. So here in this case, of course, this is your October. So October will be the first month. October will be the first month, and this is second month and third month. Now this October is there in 2017. This is the part of 2017, 18. Sorry, 2000. This is the part of 2017, and This is also 2017. So here system, how system is going to calculate that this is generally this is the part of 2017, but as per our fiscal year it should be counted in 2018. So instead of 0, give +1. Here also +1, and here also +1. So now system will be able to understand, okay, their new year started, and generally this October is falling in 2017, but this is the part of 2018. So this will be the +1, and remaining all will be 0. All will be counted as a 0. Now January 2018, okay, this is the part of 2018 itself. February, March and other things, that will be the part of 2018. But this is how first, second, third, and then fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, like that we have to specify. And here it is going to be 12th. Here it is going to be 12th. Okay, and this is +1, +1, +1, and these all is going to be 0, 0, 0. This is how we have to specify. Now, as I said, we are not going to be, this is not like we are not going to take this much headache, because already it is given. Whatever the required financial year or fiscal years are there, that is already given by SAP. Initially, when you guys are going to practice huge K4 calendar year itself, once you have good knowledge of this, what to say, once you have a better practice, and once you have some configuration knowledge and all, you can do whatever experiment you want. That's not a problem. Okay, now next question is regarding this calendar year and non-calendar year. No special periods to be shown as a 4. Regarding regards of calendar year and non-calendar year, no special periods to be shown as a 4. I could not understand question, but still I'll tell you guys. Generally, special posting period we gives we give the special posting period while defining the financial year, fiscal year variant. It depends upon client. If they want to use, they can use. If they don't want to use, they will not. uh, Whatever the adjustment entries are there, it depends upon them. If they want to use in the normal posting period itself, they can do. They can give some narrations and all, and they can post this adjustment entry. Or else, if they want to use a special posting period, they can use. Decision is there. Any other question regarding fiscal year variant, guys? See, it's simple. Fiscal year variant. Generally, what is happening here? Whatever I said, like calendar year, non-calendar year. Wait. Okay. I'm not going to. Okay. So generally, the major use of this, it is going to identify whether it is calendar or non-calendar year dependent, and certain fiscal year very rarely. Till now, I haven't, seen this requirement, and because mergers also happen very rarely and all, I didn't came across with these kind of scenarios. So I haven't got opportunity to define any certain fiscal year variant. And most likely, when you people are going to start your career, you'll be the part of 98% chances that you're going to be the part of support project itself. So there, this fiscal year variant, posting period variant, whatever the basic settings and configurations which I'm going to tell you guys, that is already there. That will be already like the organization which is already it's functioning, like configurations and everything will be done by people. But the thing is, like, we need to understand, we need to have complete knowledge of configurations and all. Then only you people are going to you know work out the kind of issues which you are going to receive. You'll be having idea, okay, this issue belongs to this configuration, so let us check where is the problem now. And apart from this, in interview also people will ask some questions. So the thing is, like, if you are having proper understanding of topic, it will be easy for you to reply, instead of mugging up the question and then we are going to reply. That is also being done by 98% of the people are doing the same thing. Simply they'll mug up and they're going and they're replying, because if you continuously attend some 20-25 interviews, people will have certain idea what kind of question they are going to ask. They'll mug up and they'll go and they'll explain during interviews and all. But in that also, mugging up is not the ultimate solution. The reason behind is, if we ask a different question again, or if you ask the scenario based question, there people will have some problem. Okay, so how to show number of special periods and all? Number of special periods, once again, 13, 14, 15, 16. We can give over there 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, and I'll show you guys once we I'm going to start a new next topic also, that is posting period variant. There I'll let you know how we are going to open the periods and all. See, number of special posting period we can specify while defining this one, 13, 14, 15, 16 period we can specify over there. Okay, any other question? So now we'll cover one more topic here, that is posting period variant. Once we specify, let's suppose financial year, fiscal year variant. Now what you have to do here, system has already given, system has already given predefined fiscal year variant. You guys generally initially use K4 and later on you can define your own, or else you can use non-calendar year. April to March V3 is already given by SAP. Okay, now the next topic is posting period variant. Posting period variant. The second setting is posting period variant. So what is the use of posting period variant? Okay, so generally the use of posting period variant, it controls the posting of transaction for a specific period. Now I'll let you know what is the use of this posting period variant. Let's suppose what is happening, let's suppose now, so what is the use of posting period variant? Posting period variant is like, say for example, we are having 12 month. Okay, so when people used to maintain the books of account and registers and all, what will happen, they simply it was easy to manipulate in the sense, let's suppose what is happening, we received an invoice in the month of July. Let's suppose July 25th or July 25th we have received this invoice, and whoever the person is there, whoever responsible person is there to record this transaction, he or she forgotten, due to certain reason they kept somewhere this invoice and they forgotten, and later on after 10 days they found somewhere that okay, this invoice was not recorded, or they came to know. But at that time what is happening, we entered in August month and it is like, it is 8th August. So what will happen, they are just going to take the July month register and somewhere they will just adjust this entry. It will be very much easy, they can adjust these entries and all. But the problem is, let's suppose in July month already the book is already closed, so they are going to do some editings and all. They'll adjust this entry and somehow they'll able to skip the mistake which they have done. Now here what is happening, every month end, let's suppose whatever the transactions we have posted on that, certain direct or indirect taxes also will be there. So every month end we have to deposit, we are going to calculate the total taxes, and let's suppose every month end it is going to be deposited in the government account. So whatever total, let's suppose in July month we are having the total transaction of like 1 lakh rupees. So based on 1 lakh, whatever the tax is there, let's suppose 12,000 is the total tax. Say for example, we have deposited into government account. But generally, what is happening? One invoice which was not recorded in July month, that invoice we recorded later. Once we enter in August, then the user realized his mistake or her mistake, and then they are going to adjust this books of account, and they have added one more transaction and they adjusted this entry 1 lakh 500 rupees. But the tax amount based on 1 lakh 500 rupees, the tax amount is going to increase. But generally, tax amount they have deposited this much only, so they are not going to do anything here. Now, what will happen? Then the problem is, if any audit is going to take place, and by let's suppose fortunately, unfortunately, if they are going to, they'll take the sample, like some entries they are going to check. Say for example, randomly, it's not like that throughout the things they are going to check. So whatever, during audits and all, if somebody came to know, then there will be a problem, isn't it? So management, see, this is a mistake done by end user. Now management will not take these kind of risk and all. Now here in SAP, and here the problem is, the people are very easily they are able to escape, in the sense skip, in the sense like they have made the mistake, they adjusted, because if they are going to inform management, so I have made a mistake, then there will be a class that why you have to made the mistake, isn't it? Now in SAP, what is happening? In SAP, if somebody is, let's suppose, forgotten to post a transaction in July month, and we have already entered in August month. So now here in SAP, it's impossible to skip. Why? Because in SAP we are having a functionality to open and close period. What is this open and close period? Let's suppose we are going to follow Jan to December. This is our, so Jan means first period and December means 12th period. 12th period. Okay. January means first period and December is 12th period. Now what is happening in SAP, we are having functionality to open and close posting period. Open and close posting period means whichever the current period is running, those period will be open, and remaining period we are having functionality to close this. How? Say for example, we created a posting period variant here, and what is this posting period variant? I'll just create and let you know. And we are having option called from period, and then year, to period, and then year. Now from period, let's suppose this is August month. August, as per calendar year, it is 8. So I have opened. In from period also I'm going to give 8 year 2017, and to period also I'm going to give 8 year 2017, and then save it. Now what will happen here? If I have given this one, it means we have restricted our entire posting to this period number 8 itself. It means whenever you are going to post any transaction, if you give 01/08/2017, system will come that posting, period means month. What is this month? 08. So system is going to search out, okay, whether this 08 period is open or not. It is open. Here see, from also 08 and to also 08. So system will allow posting. But if somebody is give, let's suppose 25th or 25th 07/2017, then there will be a problem. Then system is going to find out this 07, it means 7th period is open or not. Now here 7th period is already closed. How we can say 7th period is open? If we have given 7 here, then you can say 7th period is open. From period 07 to period 08. It means July is also open, August is also open for posting. Okay. Now here the thing is, like, generally in real time what is happening in every organization, whatever the previous period is there, they are going to close and only current period will be open. Why? In order to avoid these kind of situation, what I explained earlier, like previous period posting, let's suppose they've forgotten to post something in previous period and we have already entered in a new month, in a new period. In that case, if somebody has forgotten to post, now if they're trying to post this previous month entry, if they're going to post previous month entry, they have to post in the previous month itself. They cannot post in current month. Okay, because that will be a mistake. Now, so if they are trying to post this entry by giving posting period, they are going to give the previous date. If they give this date, system will not accept because previous month is already closed. So in that case, and this open and close posting period, this authorization we gives to management only. The manager or team leader or whoever senior person, client suggests, we are going to give this authorization. In the sense, this open and close posting period is possible only by that particular user ID, one particular user ID, and that user ID belongs to manager. So in that case, what will happen if whatever the end user is there, if they came to know that okay, now it is not possible because it is showing error. Okay, it means they'll come to know that this is possible only if somebody is going to open the previous period, then only they can post this transaction in previous month. So what they have to do, it means they are going to contact to the manager. They have to admit their mistake that yes, I have made a mistake, I have done a mistake, and last month transactions I was not able to post. So kindly open the posting period, so that previous period, so that I'll just post this transaction, and they'll mention, they're going to maintain during in narration, they are going to mention something. Okay, that is a different thing what exactly they are going to mention, but they have to admit their mistake. They are going to inform to the management, and then manager is going to take a class, and then they are going to open this previous period, and then user will be able to post that transaction into previous period. Now here what will happen, then there will be a very good command in the hand of management. Now they'll be happy because if anybody made mistake and all, then it's difficult to skip. Okay, so next time onwards they are going to be very much vigilant and all, and then they'll be very much cautious in terms of this posting the transactions and all, because they know if we made a mistake and if the period is closed, then it again will have to request somebody to open this period, and then it's we will be caught at any cost. Now, so this is the use of posting period variant. Posting period variant controls the posting of transaction for a specific period. It controls the transaction posting for a particular period. Okay, it means whichever current periods are running, whatever the current period is running, those period we are going to open for posting. Remaining past and future will be closed. Now let's suppose, what is the other benefit? We have opened only current period. Let's suppose this is August month. We are using calendar year. So as per that, period is 8th only. Now only 8th period is open. If you are going to post a transaction, we have to enter posting period in the sense posting date, on which date you are going to post. Document date, posting date will be there. That will let you know once we start the transaction postings and all. Still there are lots of other configurations also we have to do. Now here I have entered, instead of 08, by mistake if you enter 09, Then if we are not having these kind of, if we are not having, see, when we maintain registers and all, it's very easy to apply a whitener here, and they are going to maintain, once again they are going to write 08. But in SAP we are not having those kind of whiteners and all. So what will happen? This is a future period. In August month, how can we post a transaction which belongs to next month? We don't know. We are not the predictor. So here it means this is just a mistake. So in order to avoid this mistake, we have, since we have opened only current period, August month period itself. So even if you enter 09, system is going to throw an error and system will say that this period is not open for posting. Then what will happen? People will realize, oh, I have given a wrong period, in the sense wrong month I have given. Okay, so it is also it will be helpful to avoid the mistake. Okay, but instead of 25th 08 2017, if somebody has given 15th 08 2017, in that case system will not be able to, in that case system is not going to, of course, system, in that case also system will throw you a warning message. In that case system is not going to throw you error. In this case system is going to, today is 25th and if we have entered 15th, then system will show you a warning message that the posting is, you're going to post this one in a past date. Okay, so till these kind of, so many validations and so many checks are there in SAP, and that is why SAP, compared to other things, there are lots of other activities also which I'll explain one by one, which I'll cover one by one. So now what is happening? The fiscal, first of all, we have defined fiscal year variant. Fiscal year variant is going to determine generally at broader level that your financial year is calendar year or non-calendar year. And what is the posting period variant? Posting period variant we are going to define so that it will be having control on the, periods. It is going to have a control on the posting, what to say, posting of the transactions for a specific period. Specific period means whichever periods we are going to open here, for those periods only the posting will be allowed, and remaining periods which we have not specified, which is not open, for those period transaction posting is not possible. Okay, so this is the control, this is the use of posting period variant. How to create this posting period variant, that I'll let you know. Okay, I'll explain once again. Whatever the fiscal year variant, posting period variant which we are going to create, we have to assign to the company code also, because we know that this fiscal year variant we have created for our company code. This posting period variant we have created for our company code, but system doesn't know. How system will come to know? If we link this with company code. If we link this fiscal year variant or posting period variant with the company code, then only SAP is going to understand that, okay, this fiscal year variant, this posting period variant is going to be used for this company code. So now we'll let you know how to assign, and then I'll create a posting period variant also. And I'll give you guys configuration document. Better to follow this, because here in this video lots of explanations are also there. So OB29, by that I have set up a fiscal year variant, and OB37 is the transaction code by which we are going to link this fiscal year variant with our company code. See here, click on position, and what is your company code? TM10. Yesterday I have created a company code TM10. Press enter. So if you press enter, see here TM10 has appeared. Now posting period fiscal year variant, I'm going to use K4. You guys also initially use K4, and later on you can use whatever you want. That's not a problem. Okay, calendar year. Now press enter button. So if you press enter, what is happening? System is showing that no postings are possible without fiscal year variant. Now why it is showing? Because see here, somebody has defined a company code. They have not given any fiscal year variant here. Okay, so system is asking, this yellow color message is warning message. This is not error message. We are having three kind of messages also that I'll explain. So generally two kind of messages I am going to explain. One is error message, second one is warning message. Warning message means we can skip. Error message means it will not allow you to move on further screen. Error message will always, it will appear in red color, warning message will be in yellow color. So now this is a warning message. System is asking that do you want to assign any fiscal year variant here? I don't want to assign because this is not my company code. Somebody has created. So press enter once again to skip. So now see, system has skipped from this one and again system is suggesting second one. That here also fiscal year variant is not assigned. Do you want to assign? No. So press enter once again. And here also system is asking press enter. And fourth time system is asking press enter. So always to skip, you have to press enter. I've assigned my fiscal year variant, save it. After saving, once again system is asking, so press 4-time enter button and now see the transport request appears. So press enter. So we have assigned our fiscal year variant. Okay, fiscal year variant we have assigned. Now we have to create a posting period variant. /NOBBO is the transaction code. Press enter and I'll show you guys how to create posting period variant. Click on new entry and give a posting period variant. Here a 4-digit code you have to give. Now use the same code which I have given during company code. The same code I am going to give for posting period variant. Why I am telling you to give the same code? You can enter any code whichever you want, that's not a problem. But why I am saying to give this same code, because it will be easy for you guys to remind. There are certain cases where you need to remind what is your posting period variant and all. So if you are going using same code here also, it will be easy for you guys to remind. And some description you can give. Tata Motor posting period variant, save it. So posting period variant I have created, and now we need to link this posting period variant with our company code. So the transaction code is OBBP /NOBBP. Press enter, click on position and give your company code. TM10 is our company code also. Press enter, and against company code which variant we have created TM10 itself. Assign here. If you give any wrong variant like TM11, then system is not going to accept. See, this is error message. A red color message is there. This is error message. System is saying that TM11 does not exist. So you have to give TM10 only. Press enter and then save it. Press enter. So we have created a posting period variant and we have linked this posting period variant with the company code. Now the next setting is open and close posting period variant. So if you click here, system is going to create one more session. So click here and create a new session. Click here and create a new session. Now how to open and close posting period variant? There is a transaction code OB52 by which we can open and close posting period variant. We have used OB52. Always what will happen, copy this 001 variant, because this is the standard given by SAP, and click on copy button. See here, this double page symbol is there, that is called copy button. Click here and then just change this 0001 and write TM10, whatever our variant is there, and then nothing else. From period you can give like current period 8 2017 and then once again 8 2017. Remaining this special periods, we are not going to give anything here. Delete this, press enter. Press enter. Okay, so now here I have given current period, here also current period, and then year, and save it. Okay, now what will happen, I'll let you know one more guys, one more thing guys. This is posting period, and we are having like here from period 2 and 2 period, and here year, and here also year. Now, so what is the use of this? Here we can give the special posting period, but generally there will be a very important use of this. I'll let you know. Recently, one of my candidate, he got this requirement. Okay, he got this requirement. So now I'll let you know what kind of requirement people asked. They asked that, see, we are having here, if you have a look on this, we have opened August period from 8 to 8 year 2017 to 2017. It means here we have given 8 year 2017 to, oh my god, let me delete this. Here 8 2017 to 8 2017. This is how we have given. This is period. This is year. This is period. This is year. Again here also this is period. This is year. So now if there is a requirement, this is period. This is year. This is period. This is year. Now if there is a requirement to open 7th period also, so simply we can give here 7th. Okay, 7th period I have given, and we can open this. Now in worst cases, let's suppose there is a requirement to open 6th period. It happens in Indian companies. Okay, Indian companies, anything is possible guys. So if there is a requirement, what user asked, user said that I want to open 6th period, but the condition was only 6th and 8th period should be open, 7th should not be open. Now if you give 6th here, it means what system is going to understand? 6th means June, June is also open, July is also open, and August is also open, because from period 6th and to period 8, from 6 to 8 means 6th, 7th and 8, all threes are open. System will understand in this way. Their requirement was that 6th should be open, 6th should be open, 7th should not open, in the sense posting is not possible, posting should not possible in 7th period, and 8th should be open. Anyhow 8th is the current period, so 8th must be 8th period must be open, 8th period must be open, and they want to open 6th period also. 7th they don't want to open. So in that case what will happen? Then there will be a problem. So if that is the case, if that is the requirement, then what we are going to do? Then in that case 8th is already open here in from period 1, and here we are going to open 6th 2017, again 6th 2017. Okay, so this is how we can meet this kind of requirement. So now here 8th is also open and 6th is also open, 7th is not open. Okay, And now, okay, I'll explain one more thing. Now what will happen if there is a requirement to open this sixth period for a particular user? Okay, management is also very clever. They knows that if they are going to open a previous period, let's suppose they have decided to open this sixth period. Okay, now what is happening if they open this? Let me save this. Okay, so now management is very clear. Management is very clever. They know that if they are going to open this sixth period and one user has made mistake and they went to management, reached to managers, okay, and he specified his mistake that I have made a mistake, kindly open the previous period, let's suppose sixth or seventh, whatever it is. So but there are certain, management knows that there are certain other people also who might have made mistake but they are not coming. Okay, say for example, three people are there, everybody has made mistake, they forgot to enter some certain transaction of previous month, let's suppose seventh month transaction itself, seventh month in the sense July month transaction itself they forgotten to enter. And now what is happening, they knows that one of their colleague has also made this mistake. So what they are waiting, they are waiting that okay, let him accept his mistake, let him inform to the manager, and once he opens the seventh period or sixth period, whatever the previous period is there, we are also going to post our entry at a time. So what is the benefit, that one person has listened all the whatever the lectures are there from manager, that particular person listened everything, and remaining people got benefited because they simply escaped from their mistake without disclosing these things, they have done their work. So whoever the TL and manager is there, they knows very well that this guy is coming, but apart from him there might be possible that some other people are also waiting for this opportunity, they are waiting to open this previous period. Once I open, these people cleverly they are going to post their entries and they are going to skip, and they will be very much happy. So what will happen, that manager has opened sixth period and he has given an authorization group, let's suppose XYZ. Okay, he has given an authorization group XYZ. Here XYZ, he has entered an authorization group, and against this XYZ he has entered user ID. He has assigned the user ID. It's not manager, generally it will be done by technical consultant. So what manager will do, he is going to raise a request to the basis consultant, and this basis consultant will create an authorization group, and basis consultant is going to link that user ID. Let's suppose that user ID is A100. So this user ID will be linked with this authorization group, and this authorization group, what happened, manager has assigned here. So now the period 6th is open for posting. Everybody came to know. Once if one guy started on floor, people will come to know that previous period is open, 7th or 6th, whatever it is, they'll come to know. So whatever other people are there, except from this particular guy, they will also cleverly they are going to post their transaction in previous period. But the problem is only this person is allowed to post transaction in sixth period. Apart from him, other people are not able to what to say, post the transaction. Whenever they are going to post the transaction, other people, let's suppose somebody is having user ID, let's suppose B100. If this user is going to post the transaction for sixth period, what will happen, system is going to find out sixth period is open or not. So here this is the normal posting period, so here system found that only eighth period is open. So whatever the period we are going to open here, this period is open for every user, guys. In organization, this period is open for every user. But whatever posting period we have opened here, system found that sixth period is open here in this from period 2. But here we have given a condition also. We have assigned an authorization group. So now system is going to check which user ID is assigned against this authorization group. System found only A100 is assigned. This B100 is not assigned. So if anybody is going to post transaction with A100 user ID, then only system is going to accept. Remaining, if you are going to post any transaction with other user ID, for every, see here, if you have a look, if you click here, your user ID will be appearing here. See, this is your user ID. So if you are going to post any transaction, every user will have their own user ID. So we have given a condition that only this user will be allowed to post transaction in 6th period. Other people will not be able to allowed. So these kind of control is also there while posting, while in posting period, these kind of control also will be there. Okay. So there will be interview question. If interviewer is asking that is it possible to open a particular posting period for a particular people or particular or certain set of people, you have to say yes, it is possible. So now what will happen, A100, this user will be able to post the transaction happily, but remaining people, if they started posting their transaction in the previous period, they will be getting error. Now what will happen, everybody has to go to the management and they have to accept their mistake one by one, and then what will happen, manager is going to link, in the sense they are going to raise the request, and the basis consultant is going to link their user ID also with this authorization, and those people will be able to authorize to post the transactions and all. Okay, let me record. So today what we have done, we have defined a fiscal year variant and assigned fiscal year variant with company code. I have also defined a posting period variant. I have assigned this posting period variant with company code. Okay, these two things we have done. I have also explained what people can ask. I'll tell you guys in real time, this is a matter of only 2 to 3 minutes. We are not going to have this much, we are not going to, since I have to make you understand people, that's what it had taken 1.5 hour or 1 hour time, or else it's a matter of 2 to 3 minutes. So at the end of the session, I'll share you guys the configuration document also. Based on the configuration document, you just configure. Okay, so I'll tell you guys, like whoever is initially, just think in a simplest way and do your configuration, and once you have some ideas and all, then whatever scenario you want to configure, you can configure. That's not a problem. Okay, so don't be confused initially. In a, whatever I said, like use fiscal year variant K4 and all, in your configuration document I have specified everything. You go as per that initially at least once, and then later onwards, whatever scenario you want to configure, you can do it.